Good evening. I thought I would try out a new joke I made up today. See how it flies, so hold on to your seat. It's going to be a very corny ride. This homeless man was walking down one of the seedier streets in New York City, kicking cans with his head down. He was alone, homeless, hungry, abused, and he had thoughts of committing suicide. And as he continued on his path, wondering where his next meal was coming from, his foot came in connection with an antique brass lantern as he kicked it halfway down the street. And just at that moment that his foot made connection with the metal, a big explosion, lots of pink smoke, and this bigger-than-life genie came out with his hands crossed. He says, "Thank you, my master, for freeing me from this vessel." He says, I'd like to thank you by giving you 3 wishes. Granting you 3 wishes. I said that right? And he stands back and he says, "Jeepers, are you for real?" He says, "I am, master. Think carefully, 3 wishes. What is your first wish?" He says, "You mean I can have anything I want?" "Anything. Your first wish, please." He says, "Well, kind of like to get out of this city. I've been thinking about this calendar I have that has a picture of a South Pacific island with a volcano in back and long curvy beach and palm trees that come out. Beautiful azure water that comes up and meets the shoreline. I'd like to be there." Poof! The next thing you know, the man was on the island with the genie there. He said, "Holy crap, that was quick." He says, "We aim to please, master. Your second wish." So the guy took a little stock of where he was and says, "It's a little lonely. I could use the comfort of a good-looking woman, handsome woman. I like 'em tall." Poof! And the next thing you know, there was this gorgeous woman, 6 feet tall, actually a native of the island, standing in front of him. She had on a grass hat, bone through her nose, 2 bone earrings, rings on her neck, a grass skirt, nothing on the top. Very well endowed, with a spear. And he looked at her and he said, "Oh my God." And he looked at the genie and he said, "Not exactly what I had in mind, but she'll do." He says, "Your third wish, master." He said, "I want to be rich. In fact, I want to be richer than most people." Oof! And he disappeared. The next scene you see is this beautiful woman that he had requested, sitting at a side of a big black smoldering cauldron. And if you were a Hollywood director, the camera would pan over across the cauldron to her male counterpart. Big guy, straw hat, bone in his nose, 2 earrings, rings on his neck, and a spear, eating a forearm. And she said, "Wow, this is delicious. Tender. Very good." He said, "Yeah, very good." He says, "But richer than most people I've eaten." It's bad. I warned you.